Off we go!
Fine.
Checking her for ticks.
Okay, so it's day 2. I forgot to say which campground we stayed at last night. We stopped at Horseshoe, which is the campground just before Seldom Inn, and Seldom Inn is right by Snake Indian Falls. So that's where we're going to be hiking today. I just came down by the water here. To have my coffee. And everybody else is still sleeping. So we'll see what time they get up at. And then I think we're just going to pack up some food for the day, leave camp set up, and then head to Snake Indian Falls.
I got this style, you feel that soul, but still you play the radio. I changed my name 2 years ago, left that old sound, forward I go. I like it loud, you like it low.
So it's gotten super foggy since I recorded this morning, but we got our packs on and we're ready to go to Snake Indian Falls. You ready?
Good day, guys. Let's go. Need to Mordor.
To Mordor.
Throw the ring in the volcano.
Let's do it. We have half of our stuff out of our bags, so my bag feels so light. It feels so nice. And I think this is going to be an easy 20K today. Look at this cute little bridge. One kilometer away. It is 9:30. So it took us an hour and a half to walk about 8K, which makes sense. My sister, my brother, and her husband are further behind us. So we're at the horse campground right now, Seldom Inn horse campground. And the wardens on horses always get the best because there's a big picnic table right there. So we're gonna rest here for now. There's a massive fire pit here too. We're gonna rest here for now, and then it's off that way to Snake Indian Falls. So the hike down here, our boots got pretty wet. I mean, at least mine did. So we're gonna start a fire and then see if we can dry off our boots a little bit. And the falls is a kilometer away. Probably gonna spend about 2 hours here today. I hear the falls. I'm excited. Are you excited, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh my. What? Oh. Oh. No. Holy.
Oh, they're right there. They probably went below.
Yeah, they could have followed the river past the campsite. There's Brandon. Ah, now this is worth it. Look at that.
Drown you in bass, Titanic flow. Everybody hit that shmoney about a week ago. Yeah, I know that's not my style, but I still play it though. Tell me something that I want to hear. All that criticism in my head goes out my ears. The right resolve is never given, need to grab a hold. Despite it all, think I should let it go. So don't change. He says don't stray, stay your own. They say follow where we go. These days kings race for their tripping. We 10 feet from slipping. Mixtape days we missing. But I know these songs will play. I'm senseless, but I'm focused. You fell asleep when I wrote this.
Alright, so it is almost 11 o'clock. It barely took us any time to get here. We ended up stopping for an hour, waiting, and they ended up taking a different path that brought them here basically at the same time as us. But yeah, we're just gonna sit down and we're gonna have some lunch and enjoy the views. So we all just had lunch. We're just waiting a little bit for our socks and our shoes to dry. It rained a lot last night. We've been lucky it hasn't rained today so far, which is nice. I still think we're gonna enjoy it for a bit. It's about 11:37, so I mean it's still really early. After this we got about 12K to hike, and then we're good for the night.
Yeah, I know these songs will stay. Tell me something that I want to hear. All that criticism in my head goes out my ears. The right resolve is never given, need to grab a hold.
Okay, we just got back from Snake Indian Falls. It is 2 o'clock and we have walked about 22 kilometers today. So basically what we're gonna do is right now we're gonna pack up camp and maybe have a little snack, and then I think we have about 2 to 4 more kilometers approximately to walk to the campsite that we're gonna stay at tonight.
Off we go!
Despite it all, think I should let it go. So don't change. He says don't stray, stay your own. They say follow where we go.
This place, eh?
We made it! That was probably the longest 4K, at least it felt like the longest 4K.
Look at our beautiful sun, or what we're gonna eat dinner at. That's our view for dinner.
That background. That's our view for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So we've officially walked about 27K today. Saw Snake Indian Falls, which was amazing. We decided obviously to pack up camp. We're gonna stay here. We don't know if we're actually allowed to stay here.
We're gonna do it! Because we're rebels.
Say it again.
But we're gonna do it! Right?
Right. So, if it rains too much, we'll just sleep on that little porch there. So it is day 2, night 2. It's starting to get a little dark. I think there's a thunderstorm rolling in. I can kind of hear thunder in the distance. It's nice though because the last 2 days that we've been hiking, it's been beautiful. It's been really nice. Today it's about 6 o'clock and I've hiked close to 28 kilometers. We've been really lucky because we've been around a lot of streams, a lot of rivers, so we've had lots of places to refill our water, and I use these aqua tabs to clean the water. We've been pretty lucky though because the water's been very clear. It hasn't been very murky at all. It's always flowing streams, like the one behind me is a nice little creek. I'm pretty sure there's fish in it. We have a good fire going. We've all eaten. We've all hung up our food. Our tents are set up. Everybody's kind of just ready to sit back and relax around the fire. And I just came down to the creek to get my last of water so that I have everything filled up for tomorrow when we leave. Tomorrow will be our last day. So we'll be hiking out tomorrow. We only have about 15K from here, which is really nice. We plan on leaving at least by 7 in the morning, and that'll get us back to our base camp by hopefully noon, maybe a little after noon. So I'll check in with you tomorrow morning.
There's kings race for their thrones. Their tall tales boost their egos. Lately I sit back with the view. There's kings race for their thrones. Their tall tales boost their egos. Lately I sit back with the view. Take all this time to think anew. Ways to express what's going unsung. Translate them to my native tongue.
Ty, what are you doing?
Checking her for ticks.